Alright, so this is how everything happened and how I ended up getting shot twice. I had a seizure on the UALBANY campus, and it was in front of T Stephenson and Nancy Lauricella. And so after my seizure was finished, I sat there in the room, and Brian wanted me to leave the room because it had been 10 minutes right after my seizure. And so T Stephenson called UALBANY Police on me to get me out of the room. So when university police officers came to the scene, they knew that I had just had a seizure. But instead of them acting smart and assessing the situation, they just saw a black student sitting there, not responding, just looking off. They didn't think about the fact that Brian called them and said that, hey, I had a seizure. Then we have 5 class students coming into the situation. These 5 class students are not trained. They're not trained in epilepsy first aid protocol. So you know what they did while I was seizing? They grabbed me. They grabbed me while I was seizing, and they thought that it was best for them to grab me because they wanted to take vitals. They wanted to get their big break on campus by dealing with a student who has epilepsy. And because I kept saying, stop, stop, no, stop, I just want to go back to my room, stop, I have my medicine in my room, stop, they weren't listening to me. And so UALBANY police officers thought that it was best that, okay, she needs to be restrained because she's being non-compliant. I was not being non-compliant, I was having a seizure. And when I came out of my seizure, I had people grabbing me, I had people crowding over me, I had people talking loudly to me, trying to grab me. So yes, I was scared, I was startled to have all these people in the room. I have university police in the room, I have 5 class students in my face who are grabbing me, and then out of nowhere, there's a firefighter that's in the room. I don't even know where he came from. This firefighter, I don't know where he came from. And so basically, the university police officer thought that I was non-compliant because I didn't want 5 class students touching me, and I kept saying to stop, stop, stop. And that's when the shooting began. The university police officers, they grabbed me, and they acted like I was an animal. They grabbed me, and they thought that it was best for them to stab me. Let me not say stab, it's very violent. They thought it was best to shoot me with a sedation needle in my right arm. And I kept on seizing because I was scared for my life. You mean to tell me there's 4 to 5 officers with guns and you're gonna shoot me in my right arm? And then they were just like, okay, she's not stopping. She's not stopping. So let's shoot her again in her right thigh. I got shot twice. I got shot twice by ignorant officers who are simple-minded. They didn't take time to assess the situation. All they did was racial profile me and thought that, okay, this black girl is being non-compliant to a bunch of white 5 class students who want to take vitals. These white 5 class students want to take vitals, and this black girl is telling them no? Oh no. We gotta restrain her. We gotta shoot her in her right arm. She's still seizing? Oh no, wait a second. Let's shoot her in her right thigh. They thought that was so smart. They thought that was so smart of them. Then they want to pick me up, grab me, throw me onto a stretcher, and because I was still seizing, they thought that it was best to literally hold me down on a stretcher. Whew. They thought that it was best for them to hold me down on a stretcher and literally strap me in like an animal. They were holding my face down, they were holding my arms down, they were holding my legs down. You mean to tell me I am 4'11"? I am 4'11", and it takes 4 officers, 1 firefighter, and what, 3 5 class students to literally stop me from seizing? You can't stop someone from seizing. If they're seizing, they're not going to stop until they're finished seizing. So these people that were involved in my attack, they're not getting away with it. They're not. 5 class students, the firefighter, the ignorant, simple-minded University of Albany police officers. No, you didn't follow protocol. Epilepsy first aid protocol says to not restrain someone while they're seizing. So you mean to tell me that you're upset because I wouldn't let those white 5 class students take vitals? You're upset because you think that I'm not compliant because you don't understand what epilepsy is? So you think that it's best to restrain me like an animal? You think it's best to shoot me in my right arm? You think it's best to shoot me in my right thigh? No, you were wrong, and I will get justice. Did you know, for example, Sandra Blaine, she was also epileptic? And she said it too while she was getting arrested. She says, I'm epileptic. People with epilepsy are constantly being harassed and arrested by police officers because police officers, like the UALBANY, simple-minded, ignorant officers, they don't understand the difference between a person needing medical attention and a person needing, safety. And what I needed was safety. I need to go back to my room. I need to be able to go take my medicine. I kept saying, stop, stop. I want to go back to my room. Stop. They didn't stop at all. So you mean to tell me now I got a warrant out for my arrest? And you mean to tell me that I got an arrest warrant or an arrest record? I got a warrant for my arrest. I got an arrest record. And you mean to tell me that Brian T Stephenson is saying that I am a black aggressive student? So how am I a black aggressive student when I had a seizure? I had a seizure, and basically I was ganged up on. I had 5 class students coming at me, grabbing me, trying to get vitals while I'm seizing. I got the firefighter in my face for some reason. Then I have UALBANY police officers who are so ignorant, simple-minded beings that they thought it was okay to shoot me. And then I go into a coma. I am blessed. I am so blessed that I don't even know it. And I'm so blessed that I came out of that coma. And for those UALBANY police officers who shot me, I'm not letting it go. Because God didn't bring me back here to let it go. And God didn't bring me back here because, it was okay. God brought me back here because I have a mission. He has a job for me. So I'm back. And I am calling out the officers who did shoot me. And I do want justice. And Brian T Stephenson, you're a very, very ignorant little man. Very ignorant little man. And during that hearing that we're gonna have, I will be asking questions. Because at the end of the day, you attacked me. Instead of giving me medical attention, you attacked me. Brian T Stephenson, UALBANY police officers, 5 quad students, the firefighter, you guys are all ignorant, simple-minded people. Ignorant, simple-minded people who don't understand epilepsy. This is my medicine, and I'm not going to feel ashamed of my disabilities. I will not be restrained while I'm seizing, and I will not be called an aggressive black woman because I'm a lady who's blessed. I'm a child of God. That's why I came back from the coma. God doesn't like ugly. Brian T Stephenson, you're ugly. UALBANY police officers, you're ugly. 5 quad students that wanted to take vitals and attack me, you're ugly. Everyone who's involved in my attack, you're ugly beings, and I will get justice. I'm still healing, but you know what? God woke me up from that coma. He's gonna heal my hand. This is my claw hand. You know, I'm missing a nail, y'all. Don't judge me, but my hand's gonna open, hopefully, God willing, soon. But I will fight for justice. And I will make sure that no other student will have to suffer through that. Because UALBANY officers, why are you carrying guns? Then not to mention, they have body cam footage, but then they don't want to give up the body cam footage. So you mean to tell me that you're gonna arrest me while I'm seizing, you're gonna shoot me twice with sedation needles, just like Elijah McClain, and, you know, think that it's okay? No, it's not okay. It's not. And thank God I am alive, because you know why? I will be the best damn advocate there is, because I will make sure that people, like those people that were involved, never hurt another student or another person again. They don't. So, this is my story about me being shot twice by UALBANY police officers, and they can't be trusted. So to everyone who goes to UALBANY and other SUNY schools and other universities, if your school has officers where they have guns, please be very careful, because we don't know how ignorant and simple-minded they are. So thank you, and have a great day.